Okay, Sentinel, 2 on, 2 off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. of power cleans. Power cleans and what? Burpee pull-ups. Space-wise, should be fine. What are people getting in this? Whoa. Whoa. What do the notes say? Hello?
Hey, just on my way to Mayhem, and I wanted to touch base and make sure that you understood. 7 or 8 different kind of get like stamped on the screen. Like,
come here, save me reading the notes. I'm gonna do that. 2 on, 2 off, power clean and burpee. What?
Yep.
What weight? Like, what should the power cleans feel like?
I think you should do 115 on the power clean so that you can keep moving pretty consistently. Are you gonna do burpee pull-ups or just burpees to the pull-up bar?
I think burpee pull-ups.
Okay. I don't know. What do you think, Bryson?
I think burpee to target would probably be a better workout.
I think you'd get a better workout with burpee to target, but maybe you start each round with the sets of 1 and 2 as burpee pull-ups and then go to burpee to target.
Okay, cool. Enjoy Mayhem.
Thank you, we will.
The floor is so dirty in here. We need to sort that out. Oh man, I'm stiff. So we were in Disneyland. No, Disney World. No, Disneyland. No, Disney World. It was amazing. Kids had an absolutely amazing time. Probably the best 2 weeks of my life. It was interesting trying to stick to some kind of like routine of not. Usually when I go somewhere like that, because you're sort of eating whenever you can eat, and you know, you're just kind of like, you might be going for hours and hours without food. So it was interesting this time doing that, but not using it as an excuse to just eat whatever I wanted, or things I know I shouldn't eat, basically. One of the evenings we went to a hibachi place. I'll put in the clip of when he sets the fire and my kid's face is amazing. But yeah, it was crazy good and it was cool. My wife putting names to faces and stuff, or faces to names. Oh, I'm getting a new rogue rower, which I'm very excited about. I got a gift, a very generous gift of a Rogue gift card, and I used it for a Rogue rower, and I'm really excited. You might have seen me almost break JRs in last week's video. I don't want to hit that. Home gym problems. I just can't go back that way. We'll go forward that way. We'll go that way. Yeah, that's okay.
I remember the sickness was forever. I remember snuff videos. Cold Septembers, the distances we covered, the fist fights.
Basically just need to move with a lot more urgency. It felt fine, but I was very cautious with where the barbell was. Definitely the right call doing to target for 3-4. I think I can get 25 reps this time. Oh man. So in that round I almost forgot to do a pull-up. But I did my burpee on the first rep, jumped, and I was like, oh, I meant to grab the bar and do a pull-up on this one. I didn't work out in here yesterday. I got it was like strict press, tempo on the way down. And there was a finisher afterwards. I didn't do the finisher. I've never been so close in my life to pooping my pants. Whatever, my dinner just went straight through me. I was literally standing like this for like 10 minutes. At one point, I legitimately held this in my hand thinking, do I have good enough aim?
You hurt them like they're nothing. You hurt them like
it would appear 24 is my max. You make up a lot of time if you move faster. In theory, everything could be faster in practice. I don't think it can be faster currently.
Cheap drinking snide bags, a mirrored picture of my old man. Oh God, the kid's a damn hard. Can't he chana, but he looks sad. God, the kid looks so sad.
Heart rate 154. Wrong. My heart is running at 300. Effective stimulus. People can hold whatever opinion they want about Taylor is, you know, any insult you want to level at him, and I've heard plenty leveled at him, but he is such a good programmer. Like, that's such a fun workout. We were talking during the week in the Bible group about knowing when to speak up and knowing when to just like bite your tongue. And it's hard because it's so easy now, especially with social media and everything, and I'm so bad for it. I've seen a comment and being like, no, that's wrong, and replying to it, instead of just seeing a comment and being like, you can think whatever they want. I've been pretty good this week. I argued with one guy on YouTube and I responded to one comment on Instagram. Both of them were more so in defense of Colton than anything else. That was a really good show. If you haven't watched that, like, Colton is so good. So much good, like so many entertaining bits and so much insight into mentality and stuff. I didn't realise he's as religious as he is. Right, we talked about that a bit. But yeah, the reading we had last week, we're just reading through Luke basically, but it was a very parable heavy chunk. And like trying to make sense of, there's just a lot of, it's like a pinball. I think people told him and then he wrote it down, so he wasn't there. So it's just kind of back and forth between different parables. But I mean, the moral of them all is basically the same, of like, you know, it's basically like stay the course, be patient, give things a chance to develop, and then know when to just not. Like, there's certain people that if I know if I talk to them about reading the Bible or anything like that, they'd be like, oh no, like straight away. But I also know I'm never going to change their mind. It's not my place to try. Like I said to the guys, we were talking about how, like, Jesus said the door to heaven is always open, but it's narrow. But that doesn't mean that you can't get in. It just means you have to patiently wait your turn, basically, and like single file as opposed to crushing in. And I basically view myself as like at the very back of the line, if I'm in the line at all. I'm just kind of educating myself on it. So it's, if I was to try and defend anything to anyone, I'd just be saying, well, you know, the guys told me. So Disneyland or Disney World last week, that was amazing. Amazing. JR is such a beautiful family. He's such a great guy. I feel really lucky to have him as a friend and the other friends that I've made. I'm down like 7.5 kilos, which is, I think, like 15 pounds. No, 7 kilos. So I'm down just over 7 kilos the last, like, whatever, 3 weeks, nearly 4 weeks, which is like 15.5 pounds. Unfortunately, a lot of that is weight I'd lost before. So now is sort of where the real kick on starts. We're on a roll.